Hello all ye god gamers and welcome back to Persona 5 The Phantom X. It's the next day. I've already done some miscellaneous things like collecting every single piece of daily shit that we've gotten. They are not exactly generous with the polls, let me tell you, unless you willing to pay, of course. So, which reminds me that I've made a video about how much things are worth paying for in the shop. Check that out if you haven't seen it yet. I think it's fair and well estimated, but of course you'll be the judge of that. Anyway, we are continuing in our basic series. So last time we have witnessed the change of heart in Closer, or Amai, or Motoko or something. I don't remember her second name or first name or however the fuck names work in Japan. At any rate, we don't really have contracts. I've gotten one ticket here, and I've gotten 8 tickets here, with the fact that I can't use 8 tickets no more, and I'm definitely not going to use my meta jewels to buy the rest of them. If you don't know, the unspoken rule of gacha game is the fact that you never waste your currency on the standard pulls, because there are just so many ways to gain the standard pulls. But I also was in the metaverse. I've used my energy on level up materials, so the energy actually recharges and doesn't just stay there, right? And I claimed some bonus EXP from like the goals and stuff, which helped me get Wonder to level 20, and which also allowed me to level up my thieves to level 30 now. I've prepared a new party. In regards to her awakening, I've got now Closer to level 30 because she is... Yes, exactly. That's exactly what she is. She boosts electricity characters and electricity attacks, which I believe is going to be very helpful in future characters comings, being like shock characters. She's definitely going to be an enabler of the mono shock team. She's also an AoE unit, which is by far my most favorite type of unit in the games. The tank stays because I kind of like being well, not safe, but protected from possible harm. And I don't think that she's going to be as useful in the future, but I may be surprised. Ryuji, obviously, my main man, went to level 30, and I'm now level 20 with level 25 Hiyanoshik. I don't know if he can get any higher now that I've reached this milestone. I didn't check, but I think he's fine for now. Another thing that I've noticed is that you can level up personas and their skills. You use these little... Can I show you? You use these little bodies to level up the skills, right? They are also like there are recommendations, or not recommendations, but limitations to how much you can level these up, because they are locked behind the level of the character, right? So I've equipped Thunderbolt and leveled up some of his physical skills as well. I've learned how his passive works. It's actually here, Wounded Glory. Basically, when he's missing 25% of his health, he gets rebound on every start of his turn. So basically, if he's got 75% health and less, his attacks are permanently more powerful. The way I understand it, anyway. The awareness section is basically leveling up his passive ability. It's how many times you actually get the character. If you get a copy, you get an awareness shard, and you can get a max 6 copies of a character. Don't be so aggressive, man. I know it's your thing, but shut the fuck up when I'm talking, okay? I don't know what this is. Maybe like his serial number or something. Anyway, so these are the changes I've done. Today we should go home, which is an amazing and very fucking fulfilling thing to start the episode with. Are you excited? I'm sure I'm excited to go home. Little buggy, little laggy. You sure you're fine, game? Okay, there we go. So we now have the open world slightly more open to us. We now can like walk around and visit shops and stuff. So we have basically beaten the tutorial of the game, I would assume. And now we can like experience the palace and everything with our own pace. I've seen like an overview. Oh, someone wrote me a message. I've seen like an overview of things that you can find, do, and like collect in the palace, and there's a lot. There's 40 of these common chests. There's then good chests, then there's legendary chests or something, and like it's all very amazing. I'm going to go in my room to read the message actually, because I think I'm going to go in my room anyway. Who's calling me? Hey, Iwai. Yes, this is me. Hello. Rock. Are we going to be the dirty troll? Are we going to be the dirty troll? It was my favorite thing to do in Persona 5. Basically trolling people all the time. Wrong number. Ah, hilarious. You're goofier than I thought. Have you seen how I look? Have you seen how I look? Right, so I may have found a shop that looks super useful to help us infiltrate the palace. What did she say? You have time tomorrow after school. Let me check my very, very packed schedule. So tomorrow after school at Central Sea, okay? A shop that could aid our palace infiltration. I believe I know what she's gonna show us. Friends! Unlocked friends! Me and vast majority of my viewers would need that unlock, I believe. Chat? Can I chat? What? There's a global chat? Minors are unable to then... What? Since when am I a minor? Hello? Since... What? Okay, I guess I am unable to chat because I'm a minor? I don't know what kind of standards does this game have for a minor, but I don't think there's a place left in the world that would consider me a minor. Well, anyway, let's go to sleep. Wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey. Hey girl. Yep. Central Street, right?
店に行くのだろう。どのような店だ。それはついてからのお楽しみ。
Ah, secretive, isn't she? She's like Ryuji. He was very secretive about it as well. Press the mission to show your current objective on the map. Well, that's convenient. This is the same. It's the same as it was in Persona 5. Nice. Central Street. There we go then. That's convenient. There are many, many people here. Ice cream shop? Ice cream shop? Oh, well, it's crepe shop. Crepe shop. Crepe. It's. I don't know why they don't have a good translation. Capsule machine. Can I play gacha in a gacha? Select the capsule machine. Ding. Oh, we have yen as well. Turn the knob. What did I get? Green.
こいつは初物だな。お前、今日はついてるぞ。
I swear to God, this bastard of a dog is going to scare me in my nightmares. Well, that's great. We can spend our money on collectibles. Berber. I remember the Berber shop. I remember cinema. And I don't remember anything else, I think. So, what did you want me what did you want to show me? Yeah, I'm here. Oh. You actually like walk around the city. I like awkward shuffle behind you because I'm like 4 times your speed.
少しまっすぐ行って
So we go straight
左手
from
に
all
曲が
this
っ
way and turn left. It should be around here. Ah, yes.
ついてきて
Ah, yes. I exactly know where you're going. We're here. So this is the place, huh? I did not expect that at all.
ほうミリタリーショップか
Airsoft shop.
そういうことこの先武器とか必要でしょ
Well,
もちろん本物の拳銃とかは売ってないだろうけど
well,
模造刀でもモデルガンでも十分だ異世界は認知が作用すると話しただろつまりこちらが持つ武器を敵が本物だと認知すれば
in this surreal scenario, it kind of made sense. This was the explanation given to us in Persona 5 as well.
たとえモデルガンだとしても弾丸の発射が可能になるということだマジ認知の世界ってすご
Yep, pretty much. She's very sensible about the things. I very much like the way she reacts to some of that. The cognitive world's nuts, yes. Good evening there, sir. Hello.
不愛想すぎるまあいいや
He's kind of brusque. What the fuck is brusque? Bruce with a Q? Oh, whatever.
こういうところ初めてなんだけどどんなの買えばいいんだろうお小遣いで足りるかな戦術の幅を広げるなら飛び道具だろうな飛び道具
Moving on. He just left. He was fed up with it.
何
お前らミリタリーマニアってわけじゃなさそうだし。
I've never heard his Japanese voice, by the way. That's something I would like to talk about a little bit as well. I've learned that there is no official English in the game yet, but there are mods that allow English from like very experienced and or the same dabbing actors as Persona 5, I believe. I don't know how that works. I would need to look into it, and I don't want to mod the game really. But let's keep it as it is for now. Maybe one day I'll try a video with English or something. Just for the old time's sakes, I guess.
特にそっちのジョージャンは挙動不審なんだよ。
Well, she was nearly slammed below the trains, so, you know.
ジョーちゃんって
うちの商品使ってどこぞで悪さしようって腹じゃないのか。
まずいよここの店長やばい筋の人って噂があって
Then why the fuck are we here?
入る前に言ってほしい
Exactly.
質問するぞ。ここに来た目的を言え。
We have a fight coming.
まあでも間違いじゃないんだよね
このご時世にまだお前らみたいのがいたとはな。
He's chill with that.
言葉の裏を読み取るつもりはねえが、人様にぶっ放してくれなけりゃそれでいい。
To fill some sad sack with lead. Wow. Raise your hands, sad sacks in the chat. Sad sack, what the fuck?
岩井宗久
Iwai. That's his name.
持ってけ。
Thanks.
ジョーちゃん呼ばわりして悪かったな。お前には特別なのを出してやる。
Tutorial coin. Nice. Arms deal. In this gacha, the 4-star weapon crime and punishment is guaranteed. So we can draw her signature weapon? Because that's the ball and the chain that she uses. Okay then.
Ah. Oh, それか.
Wow, okay. Do I like pull it? No? Do I click it? I click it.
これならどんな相手でも
Auto high exclusive, crime and punishment. Nice. That's a cool
いい
animation.
んですか？本当にただ
Free.
妙な勘繰りしちまったけじめだよ。
He would never be so generous in the original game, but I guess for the tutorial's sakes he has to be, right?
下手こいてうちやマニア連中に迷惑だけはかけんなよ。また来い。
Thanks. I've got a fatal knife. So modify your weapons to unleash even greater power. Open the phone menu. Okay. Thieves. Okay. Weapon. Armory. The Soaring Spirit. Increase attack by 11.3%. Weapon with a high rarity. That's the one I've gotten from the questing stuff, right? This looks like a lesser version of this person, pretty much. Increase attack by 12%, increase attack by 6.4% more, and double this effect after changing personas for one turn. So they have like a special effects as well, if they are high enough tier. I can enhance the weapon. How do I enhance weapons? Oh, with the parts. With the parts, okay. Swing hammer, basic dama, brave lance, flip phone. Faustmesser. That's German for ghost knife, I believe. Or demon knife or something like that. Iron flail, rapier, and cavalry saber, jet sonar. Damascus knife, fatal knife, gangstar, god saber, spike whip, royal saber. Where did I get this? Crime and punishment. Okay, well, let's enhance with these common metal parts to level 10. And then we need these shards to level it, to overclock it, basically. Okay. We got a weapon for you as well. So,
試してみる？
here you go.
いいじゃんこれ。
Nice. Changes confirmed. Nice. Let's enhance yours as well, at least to level 10. Okay.
お、いいじゃん。ブンブン回してくよ。
I don't know what you're saying, but I'm
試して
guessing
みる？
you're happy about
役に
that.
立ってみせるから。
We should have some millicoins left, so I would actually pull for weapons this time. Phantom Thief weapons. Weapons with higher rarity have higher stats and stronger additional effects. They are different types of weapons and each one can only be equipped by certain characters. Right, you need to have the type of weapon that you pulled on a character. Because if Izuru uses, or Wander uses knives, he can only like have knives. He can have swords, rapiers, he can't have her ball and stuff, right? That makes sense. Wait. Okay. Enhancing a weapon will increase its base level. If you raise a weapon to a certain level and overclock it, you can significantly boost its combat power. Even if you change a weapon, its weapon level will be inherited. Even if you change a weapon, its weapon level will be inherited. What? Let me read this again. Enhancing a weapon will increase its base level. Of course. If you raise a weapon to a certain level and overclock it, you can significantly boost its combat power. Obviously, you raise the basic abilities of the weapon. Even if you change a weapon, its weapon level will be inherited. So basically, you level up a weapon, you switch the weapon, and the weapon that you switch onto will have the same level as the weapon you've had before? Because that's what sounds to me like inherited. If that is so, that would be weird and strange and unique, because that would be the first time gacha game did this. When you forge a weapon, don't know what that means yet, the additional effects become stronger. To forge a weapon, you need a weapon that meets its requirements. So is that like if you get a copy of the weapon, you can forge it so it's like stronger? Okay, I think I understand that. Contracts. Yay! Phoenix Dagger. Which I'm assuming is for me. Da, 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 da. No, I guess it's for Joker, actually. We got 18 of these. Choose stats. What? Phoenix Dagger? Oh! I can choose weapons for characters that I want to get weapons for. If not the Phoenix Dagger that is now limited and is there like for a limited time, I could choose any other 5-star weapon for any other like character. Do I get that right? Select 2 non-most wanted 5-star weapons. Yes. So you basically get a one pull for weapons. You don't have the standard pull and the limited pull. You get one pull for weapons, and you can pull like the limited weapon as well as other weapons that you choose. And if you don't choose any, you get random one. Well, I definitely want this. And retro disco style. Quasar. Quasar. Alright. I guess I'm happy with that. What does this do? Can I look at its stats? Guaranteed to get a 5-star within 70 draws. Phoenix Dagger pick up 4%. Revenge checks 2%, Quasar 2%. So basically I have a 50-50 chance of getting the dagger limited and getting other weapons that you've chosen, with the other weapons having like half the chance to drop, like 50-50 between them. Yeah, as well. Lava Flame, Shadow Crown, Snatch Reward, Sweet, Rod. So it works differently, but well, nope, that's not what I wanted to press. I would like to see what the weapons do. Edit selection. Can I see what the weapon does? Ah, there we go. Increase electric damage by 24.2. After using a skill, gain 1 thundercloud stack. Increase own attack by 11. Gain a more stack if there are any shocked foes. Last 2 turns. Stacks up to 3 times. When thundercloud is at max stacks, increase party's electric damage by 10. Ooh, that was tough, but I understand. It's cool. Yeah, okay. Let's get a point. Why wouldn't we? Thanks, bud. Let's see what we get. Oh! I believe that's good. I believe that's like the primordial, shiny, like ascended rainbow stuff, right? So that would mean a 5-star, I think. Are we lucky? Nice. Okay. Okay. I have nothing against that. Nice, and a 4-star as well. For a character that I don't have, but it's cool. Nice. I don't think that was guaranteed. I think that was pure luck. So, wow. I'm not that lucky that often, so cool. I wonder though, if I want to buy a draw, it costs 100 to pull for a weapon. That's also a difference because the gacha games that we know and love have the same amount or the same pulling materials for weapons and characters alike. This differentiates that, which I like a lot, because it's going to make completing a character and its weapon cheaper. I can buy something here, right? Meta Jewel times 100. Phantom Idol select ticket. So if I have 105 of these, I can choose a 5-star or 4-star that I want. 5-star weapon case. Could be used to select and obtain 1 5-star weapon. I believe that's for everyone. Login rewards? Nothing there. I've bought that already. Meta jewel times 100. So I can buy 400 meta jewels. I believe that would be worth it, and I don't even see any limit on it, which is interesting. I bought all that. I would need to look into that. I am interested in getting more of these. But anyway, let's get our achievements. Legendary weapon. Yeah, that was the easiest achievement of my career. I'm gonna complain, obviously. Collections. Sites here. Your journey begins. Let's curiosity guide you. Cool, thank you. I don't know what I did. Story log, Phantom Thieves, weapons, personas. So I get a completion reward for collecting everything. Cool. I'm fine with that. Now we have some weapons, right? Can I use the knife that Joker has? No. Because I use a backhand dagger and he uses a forehand dagger or something? Anyway. I have. I've got a spiked mace.
いいなこれしっくりくるわ選手交代だな
任せて
You got
お
a
任せ
weapon?
くださいまさに終走烈日思い
I
は
don't
何
want
一
to
つ
enhance shit weapon.
正しい選択です
Oh, waste.
任せてやっぱデコデでしょ
Enhance materials on his weapons, right? Trying to process what's going on a little bit. Because we got weapons for some characters.
よろしくお願い兄様サポート
Want to
頑
train.
張りますねいい道具あります
What the
自
fuck
分に
is
合った
that?
武器を期待に応え
Well, anyway, let's keep that as it is. Select contracts. Can obtain weapons from arms deals. I just did that. I know. Well, thank you, Mr. Iwai. Where are we going now? Which one, emote? What? What? I got an emote?
武器の調達ルート確保できたね
Cool.
互いに情報を持ち寄って目的をなすか組織的な動きになってきたじゃないか
組織ってなんか硬いよルフェル
He does that. He does that oftentimes. He does that sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Don't bind him too much.
もうそうか
私らは怪盗なんだしさ
We're
So-
fine.
怪盗団ってのはどう
Just call ourselves the Phantom Thieves, yeah?
怪盗団か悪くない
What do you mean not bad? It's the common calling.
なんならさ団長じゃなくてリーダー決めようよ君でいいよね
I suppose.
わしも異論はないリーダーはメンバーの管理も担うのだろわしはわし自身に専念したい
That's a respectable choice. You know, being a leader is a great benefit, but also a great responsibility. Some people think that leading is good because people have to listen to you, but that doesn't mean that what you make them listen to as a leader are good choices, right? So some would respectfully focus on themselves and on their own work. It's for some people it is better to be commanded and carry no responsibility than to command and carry all the responsibility is what I'm trying to say.
ってことで改めてよろしくねリーダー抱負とかある
Any words of inspiration for us? Not really. Not really. Let's not try too hard. Not really.
言い切った臨機応変そう受け取っておいてやる
I'm good at thinking funny on the spot.
この怪盗団ならわしの目的も
Of course, you have to have some ulterior motive, otherwise you wouldn't stick around.
ところでこれからどうする
I'll have to think it over. We're gonna have to attack the palace, right?
じゃあ一旦ここで解散だねさっきもらった武器に説明書がついてたからとりあえずそれ読み込んどくかな
Smart.
異世界に行くときは連絡してね すぐに合流するから。それじゃ。
Okay, goodbye. Bye bye.
さてリーダー、お前はもうお前だけのお前ではないぞ。
Mm-hmm. What does that
お
mean?
前の選択で時にわしや元派の命運が左右されうるということ。
That's exactly what I was talking about before.
これまで以上に正しく魅力的なお前が求められるということだ。
Oh boy.
では怪盗団の発起人としてわしがお前を少しだけ手引きしてやろ
Oh, you're the founder of the group, are you? You
う。まず最初にお前資金力に自信はあるか？
very corporate thinking, but yes, any syndicate or any company or anything really needs to have a capital. That's the rule of nature and business. I guess a little,
なるほど。潤沢というわけではないのだな。
not really.
資金力増強のためアルバイトを提案する。
Work is for chumps. Works for chumps.
前のそのふぬけた精神を叩き直すためにもやはりバイトは欠かせんな。そうだ、わしに考えがある。万が一の時はわしが骨を拾ってやるとも。この近くのコンビニでアルバイトのスタッフを募集していたのを見かけたことがある。まずはコンビニへ行くといい。
I don't know. I don't want to work in the convenience store. City life. Experience a vibrant life at school and in the city. Open city life. It's like work at a convenience store. Work at the flower shop. Go to the gym. Ooh. EXP. You can farm EXP passively. Nice. And if I work at a convenience store, I get shorts, which is nice. I get XP in... I get XP in guts, and I get XP in kindness. I see. It's not just XP. It's or EXP. It's EXP in a certain social stat, right? Okay, I guess if I'll have to. I get EXP in charm. That's nice. Required one time. Not this way. That way. Let me take a look at this. Tutorials. Shitty life. Nice. After school, you can use your free time however you choose. Time is broken up into after school, evening, and night periods. And time will pass when you do certain activities. Activities that pass time include working part-time jobs, studying, and hanging out with your accomplices. City life events require you to use action points. Use 1 action point per city life event. You automatically regain 5 action points at 8 PM UTC each day. So it's not exactly set on the day rather than the action points themselves, which reset every day, so you don't need, so you can't abuse the system. You could have done this a little smartly, I would say. You could limit to a day and perhaps like unlock more days. I understand the fact that you need to implement the game mechanics from Persona 5 into a game that is basically like live service, which is the first time you guys done that. Some things are going to not fit the format as well, so I guess that was your best choice. Right, nothing there. Oh, I nearly forgot. These now, backnotes and synergy now. Exchange codes. So the codes that I found apparently worked only in the non-global versions, in the closed-up versions, right? So currently there are no active codes into the game, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. And if there ever are or will be, I will make sure you know. Okay? I will make sure you guys know. I'll be the first one to tell you, I swear. Okay? Okay. Cool. Nice. Let's get to our part-time job. Work at the convenience store. If you want to work at the convenience store, you will use 1 action point. Let's go. I have to anyway, so... Space doesn't work on that. Okay, well, I have to click it, I guess. Have to move my other hand. Speed up conversation with fast forward. I don't really need to. Hey, first day on the job, huh? You must be Izuru Ichihaya-kun. Mind if I call you Ichihaya-kun? No, not really. I'm Nanami Shibuya. You work in Shibuya convenience store and you were called Shibuya? That's cool. That's an attraction magnet there. I'll be showing you the ropes. I'd like to have you work for register today, but let's start you off by watching me first. Hopefully this will help you get a feel for it. I'll do my best. Great, let's get started. Oh, it's worth mentioning, we sometimes have sale days which attract huge crowds of customers. It's crazy busy, but the extra pay will be worth it. I hope you consider working those shifts. So, ready to dive in? Ooh, what impeccable hospitality! The Shibuya girl is a service maven. Do try to keep up. Oof, looks like today's gonna be another busy day. Sorry to throw you in the deep end. So ready to serve with a smile? Absolutely. Ooh, I'll be counting on you then. We've got this. Nice, thanks. I already got my money, so I'm out of here. Goodbye. You must be exhausted, huh? Let's end it for today. Good job. Alright, I've got a few things to take first, so get home safe. Okay, goodbye. Side job at a convenience store. Working a customer service job is certainly one way to spread kindness, no? This has been an edifying experience. What does that mean? I don't know every single word in English language. What is edifying? Like educational? Doing? I got an oath and charm. I changed clothes and left the store. First score. Yay. And now we have evening.
よし、いいぞ。
Well
こ
done.
れで
Now
お前は自らの力で資金を作る術を身につけた。
I guess you speak now. How should I spend my paycheck?
欲望たっぷりの、なんとも頼もしいリーダーだな。
You know, how should I spend my paycheck is not exactly what a responsible and dependable leader should say, but I'll leave you to your delusions.
では、次の鍛錬といこ
Next bit of training.
う。やはり怪盗たるもの、知性と教養は不可欠。正しく魅力的なわしらは蛮族ではない。お前は学生でもあるしな。二重生活を送る上でも有意義な勉強を提案しよう。ファミレスで勉強する人間も多いようだ。
Diners. Well, yeah, but it works if the diner is empty, right?
ちょうど懐も暖かいし、この近くにファミレスがある。そこで勉強してみるといい。
Study at the diner. Alright. I guess we need to level up our knowledge as well. Hello, the Velvet Room is still at the same place, nice to see that. Fuck. I don't remember this lamp ever being here. Man with large muscles. That's gonna be a bodybuilder and he's gonna try to tell me into going into the gym. I'm not gonna do that, fuck you. I'm gonna go to the diner because I'm a diligent student. Wimpy, slow, and absolutely weak diligent student. I can hear some lively chatter coming from inside the store. Study at the diner then. Because lively chatter is especially important if you want to study in peace and quiet, right? We'll use action point. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's go. I try to study at the diner. The surrounding chatter is making it hard to focus. It's packed today. This certainly isn't the ideal environment for studying. It's noisy and customers are constantly entering and leaving. This may not be the best place to focus. You don't say, Sherlock. It's not like I said it 3 times before we entered. I'll just keep going until I reach a good stopping point. That's a fair strategy. Hoo-hoo! Ho, ho, ho! To think you were able to concentrate amidst all this distraction. It seems your efforts paid off despite the hustle and the bustle. Okay, I've nearly leveled up my knowledge. I'm nearly smart. Still stupid, but I'm nearly smart.
これでお前は自らの意志で勉強に励むことを覚えたのだ。
Mm-hmm.
さて、まだ夜まで時間がありそうだな。
It's already pretty dark, I would say.
いい機会だ。ここからの行動はお前に任せる。今後、何かと選択を委ねられる立場だからな。
Yes, we've already established this.
わしはどこへでも付き合おう。思うがままに行動するがいい。
Do as you please.
もちろん。何もせずに帰宅するのもお前の選択だ。
Okay, so now I can choose what to do? I can go home? No! I want to spend my day as I want to spend my day, bitch! This dude is smiling. Jesus. Yay. City life. Hello, wolf. Oh, Buchiko statue! Is there a Buchiko statue? There is a Buchiko statue in Shibuya. I know there is a Buchiko statue in Shibuya. Do you know the Buchiko story, by the way? That's a cool story. Yeah, it's a sad story, but a very cool story nonetheless. Station. Nah, I don't want to go to the station. Let's look at the cinema. Cinema usually. Visual narrative experience is a fine source of sensory stimulation. Can I not use it anyway? Currently on a mission. Do you want to advance the time tonight and engage in city life? No. Well, yeah, yes I do, but I don't want to skip the story, so I guess I'll have to. I really don't want to though, but I guess I'll have to. I'm home. Ding ding. Mother. Why is my mother so creepy? Are you okay? The house doesn't feel too empty, does it? I'm doing fine. Making friends. Kicking shadows. You seem to be one of them, by the way. By the way, feel free to use whatever's in the fridge if you feel like cooking. And remember to water the plants outside. The thought just popped into my head, so I thought I'd let you know. Prepare.
ではわしもくつろがせてもらおうか。潜入道具を作るなら前のように手引きしてやろう。
Cool. So now I can cook, water the garden, or make infiltration tools. Cooking! Use ingredients to cook your own dishes. Increase your proficiency to learn recipes. Ooh. And what if I want a garden? If I had seeds, I could plant things in the garden. Oh, I don't have seeds. So I can't garden yet. But I can plant seeds and have some stuff for my kitchen. Like pumpkins, eggplants, apples, oranges, cacti, pineapples and stuff, right? Okay, let's cook. Make some tonkatsu. Charm bonus. Ooh, so I can cook and increase my stats and also provide myself with a healing item. Or maybe items that buff as well. Select, okay. I need flour, eggs, and meat. Poultry. Doesn't really look like poultry. Looks like a fatty steak, but let's cook. Yay! You cooked a thing! Nice! I sure did. I sure did. Unlike my real life self, I cooked a thing. Nice. Finished. Sounded like a microwave, so probably I gave up midway through and I microwaved instant noodles or something. All finished. What is this? Oh, it was... Yeah, right. I'm stupid. You're missing some ingredients. Happens to me. Anyway. For 20 battles, increase party's HP by 8 when used. That's nice. For 20 battles, restores party HP by 1.6 at the start of each turn. That's nice. For 20 battles, increase party's ailment resistance by 9.6 when used. For 20 battles is a lot. For 20 battles is amazing. For 20 battles is fucking fat. Well, I cooked. Plants! I unlocked gardening, now that I've cooked. That's cool. Can I seed something? Can I make seed? Ooh, sack planter. Kindness bonus. Ooh. Daisy seeds, jasmine seeds, sunflower seeds. I need the daisy seeds? Okay. Can be crafted at workbench and daisy potpourri and gifted to an accomplice. Ah, I can make gifts out of that. Nice. Ah, I can fertilize with garden energy. Grow big and tall. Can be crafted at a workbench and matured. I can... Yay! I got daisies! What about this big one? I don't have seeds for big one. Let's make sunflower then. Growing time 2 days. I'm fine with that. What if I fertilize it? Ah, I shorten it by the day. Ah, I see. What about jasmine seeds? It can be crafted at a workbench 2 days, so I fertilize it and shortened by day. Nice. Thieves Den. Earn P medals to exchange for items and decorate your Thieves Den. Nice. I have a hub? Thieves Den can now be unlocked. Do you want to do so now? Unlocking before the side mission break open. The unknown may affect your relationship with the saleswoman Shadow. To affect the story content. Okay, well we wait for that. I want to be correct with how I do things, right? Like canonical. Correct. Okay, new options open to us all the time. We've already got a very much and very lot to do in our daily life. Apart from mementos, we are unlocking city lives and stuff. And we now go to sleep. I believe I've been... Yeah, this is a cool time to end the episode here. I believe it's just like the standard length. Anyway, our screen is slowly piling up with shit, and we are learning new things. And I believe... Nagito Komaeda. No, please. Please don't get me back there. No. Anyways, this would be a fine time to call it. We'll go to sleep in the next episode and start a new day, but this is a good parting point to do that. So, without further ado, I thank you guys for watching this episode. I beg of you to subscribe and like it if you indeed did like it. And I will see you in the next episode, in the next series, or perhaps in the game space. Goodbye, guys.